Did Kanye West and Bianca Sori really get kicked out of the 2025 Grammys? Or is that just another sensational rumor swirling around the internet? Whether it was the shocking appearance on the red carpet, the whirlwind of controversies Kanye has wrestled with over the years, or the ongoing fascination with Bianca's audacious style, this story has sparked a frenzy of speculation. Social media lit up with claims that security escorted the couple out of the venue, stirring debates among fans and critics alike. But the real question is, did any of that actually happen? In a music industry that loves drama almost as much as it loves its awards, it's easy for rumors to spread like wildfire, especially when Kanye West is involved. This video will peel back the layers of gossip, debunk a few myths, and reveal the more complicated, far less sensational truth behind why Kanye and Bianca vanished from the event just as quickly as they arrived. Stick around, because what happened behind the scenes is more interesting than any viral headline. The first whispers of a scandal began almost immediately after Kanye and Bianca appeared on the red carpet. Paparazzi shots showed the couple side by side, Kanye in a relatively subdued outfit by his usual standards, and Bianca in a lavish fur coat that concealed something far more daring underneath. Within moments, a subset of social media users and tabloid outlets latched onto a rumor suggesting that the pair was escorted off the premises by Grammy security. At first, this rumor felt almost predictable. Kanye has a notorious history of calling out award shows, clashing with organizers, and making headlines for unpredictable behavior. For many observers, it was easy to believe that the Recording Academy might not welcome his presence with open arms, especially if he did something deemed disruptive. The argument went, if anyone was going to get kicked out of music's most prestigious ceremony, it would be Kanye West. Yet, as captivating as the story was, no official footage or eyewitness accounts directly confirmed any forced removal. Instead, the chatter stemmed from a single social media post that mushroomed into full-blown breaking news. Before long, the rumor traveled from Twitter to TikTok to online gossip sites, and then made its way into casual YouTube discussions. In most of these retellings, the details weren't consistent. Some claimed security simply asked them to leave after an inappropriate wardrobe malfunction. Others said Kanye's argument with staff led to the couple's ejection. The contradictory claims set off alarm bells. This was almost too messy to be entirely true. Behind the scenes, certain insiders who claimed to have witnessed the entire red carpet segment described a very different sequence of events. According to them, Kanye and Bianca arrived, took a series of provocative photos, spoke briefly to a reporter, then departed on their own accord. No scuffles, no arguments, no stern staff members telling them to get out. Still, the rumor persisted and only grew more outrageous as the night went on. But that wasn't the whole story. To understand why so many people believe that Kanye was kicked out, we have to look at his complex history with the Grammys. Over the years, he's had a relationship with the Recording Academy that can only be described as volatile. Early in his career, he was lauded as a visionary, winning multiple awards for his albums and productions. Yet, he's also been vocal about what he sees as the show's shortcomings, calling them out for not properly recognizing hip-hop artists or even publicly criticizing the Academy for failing to appreciate his work at the level he felt it deserved. This tension came to a head in past ceremonies, where Kanye made surprise appearances on stage, challenged the winners, and even threatened to boycott the show altogether. Even those who aren't die-hard fans remember at least one or two memorable stunts that turned the Grammys into a spectacle. Because of these incidents, the general public associates Kanye with controversy anytime he shows up to an awards event, especially the Grammys. Fast forward to 2025, and that same narrative was primed to repeat itself the moment word got out that Kanye had arrived. If you add Bianca's eye-catching fashion choices into the mix, it's like lighting a match next to a powder keg. People expected controversy before it even happened, so the rumor of them being booted off the premises immediately sounded believable to many. Yet, as we'll see, this year's headlines might have gotten ahead of themselves. Moments before the couple allegedly got kicked out, all eyes were on Bianca's outfit, or more accurately, on what she was wearing beneath that dramatic fur coat. As she posed for the cameras, Bianca slipped off the coat to reveal a piece of sheer fabric that showed almost everything underneath, leaving very little to the imagination. The crowd's reaction was immediate. A chorus of camera flashes, gasps of surprise, and a frenzy of commentary both in person and online. Bianca's fashion sense has always been bold, but this took it to a new level of audacity. Some critics called it indecent, while others admired her body confidence and willingness to break red carpet norms. Neither Kanye nor Bianca appeared fazed by the storm of attention. If anything, they seemed to revel in it. Kanye stood beside her, occasionally throwing a familiar half-smirk at the cameras, almost as if he knew they'd be plastered across every gossip blog within the hour. Of course, the Recording Academy has no formal dress code that bars revealing outfits. Plenty of attendees have worn similarly risque ensembles in past years. Nonetheless, the rumor mill took Bianca's choice of attire as a sign that she and Kanye were causing trouble, claiming that was one reason security might have intervened. But so far, there was zero tangible evidence to back up that speculation. Social media was on fire with half-baked takes. Some insisted the look was a cunning publicity stunt to overshadow other artists, while others believed it was a direct jab at the Grammys' decorum. Either way, Bianca's unveiling became the signature moment of the 2025 red carpet, cementing the couple's status as the night's most talked-about guests. But there was more brewing behind the scenes than just a daring fashion choice. Inside the venue, the atmosphere was equal parts excitement and confusion. Stars gathered for the music industry's biggest night, and while many were focused on their own nominations and performances, the buzz about Kanye and Bianca was impossible to ignore. A few onlookers claimed they saw some attendees rolling their eyes or exchanging whispers about the couple's stunt. Others expressed a kind of amused curiosity, taking a "hey, that's Kanye for you" approach. High-profile artists who've been friendly with Kanye in the past seemed torn between greeting him warmly and keeping a cautious distance, uncertain if he might be in the mood for conversation or confrontation. After all, he's not exactly known for predictable behavior. Meanwhile, Bianca's outfit continued to be the topic of backstage banter. Some found it bold and empowering, while others wondered if the Grammys would institute new fashion guidelines next year to prevent such a spectacle. It's important to note that while public-facing networks and paparazzi were focusing on the dramatic ensemble, the rumor that Kanye and Bianca were forcibly removed hadn't gained full steam just yet. Most of the people inside the building only knew that the pair showed up, posed for photos, and then disappeared. In typical awards show chaos, an individual's exit can go unnoticed if they're not nominated for multiple categories or scheduled to perform. So, Kanye and Bianca's departure became something of a question mark. Many simply assumed they left early on their own terms, which was entirely plausible given Kanye's history of skipping out after a brief appearance. However, the outside world, with its endless stream of social media updates, began to craft a much more dramatic narrative. Speculation over the cause of their exit took on a life of its own, ranging from outlandish conspiracy theories to claims of moral outrage by the Grammys organizers. Little did anyone know, the simplest explanation was often the most accurate one, but that wouldn't stop the rumor from snowballing into a major headline. As chaos swirled online, a very different story was emerging from sources close to the situation. According to multiple credible outlets, Kanye and Bianca left voluntarily. They posed on the carpet, gave a quick wave to photographers, and then slipped into a waiting vehicle. No confrontation, no security chase, and certainly no forced removal. So, how did the narrative get so twisted? One possible trigger lies in the immediate aftermath of their red carpet moment. A few eyewitnesses say that a member of show staff politely reminded Bianca she might want to cover up if she intended to stay inside the venue, more of a nudge to abide by typical event guidelines than any official scolding. Kanye, known for not backing down when anyone questions his or his partner's creativity, reportedly found this suggestion unnecessary. Some close to the couple speculate that Kanye, upon hearing even a hint of pushback about Bianca's outfit, decided to leave before the Grammys could become yet another stage for confrontation. On social media, however, this moment of staff feedback transformed into "they got escorted out." People conflated an innocent exchange with a dramatic ejection. Once the story hit the rumor mill, it became nearly impossible to separate fact from fiction. Meanwhile, official representatives for the Grammys did not immediately address the speculation, allowing tabloids and social media influencers to run wild with their own versions of events. At this point, everything about the story hinged on perspective. If you believed Kanye was always at odds with the Grammys, it was easy to assume they'd want him gone at the first sign of trouble. If you respected Kanye's autonomy, you might think he left because he wanted to, not because he had to. Whatever the motive, their quick departure fueled widespread curiosity and reinforced the notion that some tension had taken place. But there were bigger forces at work, stoking the flames of speculation even further. Kanye West's personal life has been a magnet for controversy, often overshadowing his music. From public feuds with other artists to his highly publicized relationships, nearly every aspect of his existence becomes fodder for headlines. His recent marriage to Bianca Sori, who herself has a reputation for stepping outside conventional norms, only added to the intrigue. Critics and fans alike wondered whether this relationship would stabilize Kanye or make his journey even more tumultuous. Bianca, for her part, has been wrapped up in rumors ever since her union with Kanye became public. Some say she's a brilliant creative partner who's helping Kanye reignite his innovative spark. Others accuse her of encouraging his more rebellious impulses. The truth likely lies somewhere in between, but the speculation alone is enough to create an endless stream of tabloid gossip. When the 2025 Grammys approached, the public was already primed to see the couple as a spectacle. Every time the camera panned their way, people expected something dramatic, maybe an outburst from Kanye or a statement-making outfit from Bianca. Their quick exit from the event fed seamlessly into this narrative. Fans on social media combined old controversies with fresh rumors, suggesting everything from a fight with event organizers to a meltdown backstage. All of these guesses, fueled by the couple's reputations, made the kicked-out rumor stick, even when it lacked concrete evidence. Interestingly, neither Kanye nor Bianca rushed to dispel the speculation right away. They remained quiet, which only heightened the talk about what really happened. Some believe this silence was a strategic move. After all, Kanye has a knack for turning controversy into publicity. Others think they simply didn't care enough to respond, knowing the story would burn hot for a few days and then die down, replaced by the next internet-fueled sensation. Eventually, credible news outlets stepped in to address the swirling rumors. E! News, one of the earliest to break the story of the couple's appearance, clarified that Kanye and Bianca were not escorted out by security. Instead, they reiterated that Kanye's nomination for Best Rap Song placed him among the attending artists, but he chose to leave after the red carpet. The statement highlighted the lack of any official incident or altercation. Yet, even with this information available, some fans and critics remained skeptical. They pointed to unconfirmed footage from a shaky phone camera as proof of a confrontation. Others insisted the Grammys wouldn't risk bad press by admitting they kicked out a high-profile figure like Kanye West. Ironically, the more official sources tried to correct the narrative, the more certain segments of the internet shouted cover-up. Further details that emerged suggested the couple's night was meticulously planned. Kanye has never been one to linger at events he doesn't feel are worth his time. Some insiders claim he was there to make a statement, show the world he could still generate headlines on his own terms, then exit before becoming entangled in the Grammy ceremony's pomp and circumstance. Bianca's stunning outfit could have been a strategic move to ensure their presence went viral, an aim they undoubtedly achieved. In the end, the Grammys themselves declined to comment extensively on the matter, aside from confirming that Kanye was indeed an official invitee and that no disciplinary action took place. This left the final verdict in the hands of the public. Do you believe the sensational rumor or the official clarification? Often, the truth is less exciting than the speculation, and that may explain why the rumor stuck around. People crave drama, especially when Kanye West is in the spotlight. From the shocking red carpet reveal to the wild claims of security intervention, the story of Kanye West and Bianca Sori's 2025 Grammy appearance was a testament to how quickly rumors can overshadow reality. Once the dust settled, we discovered that their departure was far more voluntary than forced, and their so-called ejection seemed to be little more than internet chatter gone wild. Still, the fascination persists. Did Kanye leave in a huff because of Bianca's outfit, or was the entire cameo a calculated move to stir up headlines? No matter where you land on these questions, there's no denying the couple's power to captivate. Kanye's turbulent relationship with the Grammys primes any new development for heightened drama, and Bianca's willingness to push fashion boundaries ensures their appearances never go unnoticed. As for the truth behind their early exit, it appears to be as simple as this. Kanye showed up, stole the spotlight for a few moments, then decided he had no interest in staying for the rest of the night. In a world where social media can transform a single whisper into a roar, it's essential to take a step back and question the motives behind every viral headline. Is this just another chapter in Kanye's ongoing saga with award shows, or does it signal a deeper shift in how he and Bianca want to be perceived? Whether you're a longtime fan, an intrigued spectator, or a staunch critic, one thing remains crystal clear. When Kanye West makes an appearance, expect the unexpected. And in the age of instant news, the distinction between truth and rumor is more fragile than ever. How we interpret these stories says as much about our appetite for drama as it does about Kanye's unpredictable place in pop culture. Who knows what will happen the next time he steps onto a red carpet? But one thing's for sure, we'll all be watching.